While in the merry month of May, not from me home I started, left the girls at Hume nearly broken heart, saluted father dear, kissed while me darling mother, drank a pint of beer, me grief and tears are smothered enough to reap the corn, leave for I was born, caught a stout black torn to banish ghosts and goblins, brand new pair of brogues to rat the love of the bogs, frighten all the dogs on the rocky road to Dublin, 1 2 3 4 5. Hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road and all the ways to Dublin, whack for lolly rah. In Mullingar that night I rested limbs so weary, started by daylight this morning bright and nearly took a drop of the pure, keep me heart from sinking, that's the paddy's cure. When Aries up for drink to see the lassies smile, laughing all the while at me curious style, to set your heart a bubble and ask me was I hired, wages I required till I was almost tired of the rocky road to Dublin, 1 2 3 4 5. Hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road and all the ways to Dublin, whack for lolly rah. In Dublin next arrived, I thought it such a pity to be so soon deprived the view of that fine city. Then I took a stroll, all among the quality bundle it was told. When in a neat locality some did cross me mind, when I looked behind a bundle could I find upon me stick a wobble inquired for the road, said me Connacht brogue it wasn't much in vogue on the rocky road to Dublin, 1 2 3 4 5. Hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road and all the ways to Dublin, whack for lolly rah. From there I got away, my spirits never failing, landed on the cage as the ship was sailing. Captain at me roared, said the storeroom Harry, when I jumped aboard a cabin brown for a paddy. Down among the pigs, did some hearty rigs, a dance some hearty jigs, the water round me bubbling when a Polly head wished myself was dead, or better far instead on the rocky road to Dublin, 1 2 3 4 5. Hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road and all the ways to Dublin, whack for lolly rah. The hare and turn her down the rocky road and all the ways to Dublin, whack for lolly rah. Ah well, the boys of Liverpool, when we safely landed, called myself a fool. I could no longer stand it, blood began to boil. Temper I was losing, poor old air and soil, oh they began. I was in hurrah, my soul says I'm a shillelagh, I'll a fly. All the boys were by and saw I was a hobbling with a loud hooray. Join in the affray, quickly clear the way for the rocky road to Dublin, 1 2 3 4 5. Hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road and all the ways to Dublin, whack for lolly rah. Hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road and all the ways to Dublin, whack for lolly rah.
What's up, pups? How's everybody doing tonight? What is going on? Happy Paddy's Day, everybody. What's up, T.S. Pedro? What's up, Acid Thunder? What's up, Expedition? Busy doing push-ups. Crypto Dan, what's happening? I did do a lot of push-ups today, actually. What's up? It's Academic. What's up, Love Matters? What's up, Frank White? What's up, Acid Thunder? Ryan, how you doing? Up-a-rah. What's up, Gabriel Torres? Benny Coins, what's going on? Acid Thunder. Should be out on the lash. Nice. Smash it, pups. How's everybody doing, man? How are you guys doing? What is going on? What is going on? Happy Sampo with Paddy's Day. His Excellency. What's up, Benny's Coins? You're going to run in the store and grab some whiskey. You can be right back. All right. What's up, Dada Dev? What's up, Tam Tam? How are you? Hit the love button. That's right. Hit the love button, pups. 2 more weeks. 2 more weeks for what? What are we waiting for this time? 2 more weeks before we go up. Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Smash the like button, everybody. Links are at the top. You guys should subscribe. What's up, Misfit Capitalist? Wait. Did I miss you guys? ProveX made me forget it was St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, a lot of people out drinking tonight. It is only Tuesday, but you know how that goes. Yeah. What is up? Guys, let's go over some news, some world news. And then we're going to look at some charts. It is what it is. And we'll talk a little bit about ProveX. We'll just go on Twitter, see what people are saying about it. And we'll look at the charts. Not much to say about it. I mean, it's up. It's around sack price. I think everybody's in profit now at this point, right? Just barely, but just about. But no, it looks good, man. It looks good. I don't know what to say about it. What's up, to blood? Yo, looking to connect to get people using AI tools to bring liquidity to Pulse Chain. Okay. Cool, man. Cool. Nice time to turn markets around. Let's see. We'll look at some stuff. Smash the like button. Hit the love button, everybody. Let's get into it.
No way.
Is this real? Do they really paint? Do they really turn rivers green?
At the steps.
Oh my God.
Is this AI?
No way.
To be loud?
At the steps.
Am I too loud? What are you saying? Is that what you're saying? I'm too loud.
No way.
That's kind of cool. Wait, what? Oh, it's AI. Oh, it's just fucking weird AI shit. Okay, cool. Whatever. This is what it is.
You mean it? No. Not today. Today's my honeymoon.
Let's put an end to this silly argument right now. And finally, your turkey. So dig right in, eat fast, solve all your problems, and fulfill yourself. I am going to make the beds.
You mean it? No. Not today. Today's my honeymoon.
Let's put an end to this silly argument right now. And finally,
This is like
your turkey.
a total fantasy, right?
So dig right in.
It's probably like normal in the 90s or something. Crazy. All right, listen to this JFK. Just another little reminder about what's going on.
For we are opposed around the world by a monolithic and ruthless conspiracy that relies primarily on covert means for expanding its sphere of influence, on infiltration instead of invasion, on subversion instead of elections, on intimidation instead of free choice, on guerrillas by night instead of armies by day. It is a system which has conscripted vast human and material resources into the building of a tightly knit, highly efficient machine that combines military, diplomatic, intelligence, economic, scientific, and political operations. Its preparations are concealed, not published. Its mistakes are buried, not headlined. Its dissenters are silenced, not praised. No expenditure is questioned, no rumor is printed, no secret is revealed. I am not asking your newspapers to support an administration, but I am asking your help in the tremendous task of informing and alerting the American people.
Yeah. By the way, in case you don't know what this is, this man was unalived not too long after making these kind of speeches. Apparently he upset a lot of people. That's really funny. He didn't want to touch the wall. Oh, man. I think he understood what was going on. He just wasn't that smart. He was seemed like a everyday kind of guy. Didn't understand the game being played and the stakes. But he's a very intelligent guy, very well liked. Is what it is. he also spoke of going to the moon, so it was a bullshitter. It's true. We never actually went to the moon. I definitely don't believe we went to the moon. I know there's like it's a contentious point as well. But, you know, I don't think we went. We'll have to do another show, though. I'm sure I'm opening a can of worms here. So somebody was cutting the news together showing how it was all saying the same shit. It's funny.
This is a short-term disruption for the long-term gain.
I mean, they get their talking points, right? And they're all the same. It was the same during zombie apocalypse, right? You saw those videos back then. People were cutting them up and showing. Like everybody was saying the same thing.
Term pain
There's
for
no
the
news.
long-term gain.
Short-term pain be for long-term gain.
We're going to have some short-term pain with
Thanks, Penny
long-term
Coins.
gain.
Short-term pay
I love the
for
pint.
a long-term
That
gain.
sounds like a good idea right
Short-term
now.
pain, yes. We've got some long-term gain. Short-term spike for a long-term gain.
Some short-term pain for American consumers. We may have to deal with that in the short term.
They're selling the war.
Temporary.
They got to sell it.
Temporary short-term pain.
It's going to suck in the short term.
Some short-term pain.
Short-term pain. We have to focus on the short-term.
Short-term.
Short-term, 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 and long-term.
Short-term.
Hopefully this is a short-term pain. Short-term is highly outweighed of the long-term benefits.
Some short-term pain for the long-term gain.
Short-term sacrifice for a long-term gain.
This is a short-term disruption for the long-term gain.
Short-term pain for the long-term gain.
Short-term pain be for long-term gain.
We're going to have some short-term pain with long-term gain.
That's really fun. Oh, to be loud. Yo, because I went 2 blood. Because I saw it really quick. Could be 2 blood. 2 blood. He's to be loud. Wonder how often he gets that. Let's go. Let's go. What's up, man? Truth. Yeah, man. Yeah, you shouldn't be watching the news. You should know better. There's no news. It's all just, what do they call that?
Don't speak negatively about yourself, even as a joke. Your body doesn't know the difference. Words are energy and they cast spells. That's why it's called spelling. Change the way you speak about yourself and you can change your life.
Something, Bruce. Beautifully put.
Don't speak negatively about yourself, even as a joke. Your body doesn't know the difference. Words are energy and they cast spells. That's why it's called spelling.
Something, Bruce.
Fuck, that song's gonna fuck me up. All right. Oh, why did they do that? Too late now.
That's why it's called spelling. Change the way you speak about yourself and you can change your life.
Something, Bruce. Beautifully put.
I hate it when they do that. They mix the music in. YouTube's gonna bust me on that for sure. What is this? That's such bullshit. I want to show you guys something. Hang on, I got it here in my. It's in my. Wait a minute. I got it. Oh, there we go. All right, I'll pull that up in a little bit here. Somebody sent me this today. They said Trump's counterterrorism chief quits over Iran war, blaming Israel. Trump's counterterrorism chief. Sounds kind of like a big deal. That sucks. Not in that tin can they told us. I know that. This is what that's what all rich people say. Lol, contrived truth. What are you guys talking about? Crypto Crossfire, what's contrived? All right, check this out. This is, I don't know, it says a billionaire's kid flying coffee to the rich parents enjoying the beach with a drone. This is really amazing. I don't think this is AI. Is it AI? Should I check before I fucking... Somebody's going to say that's AI. AI is not AI. And the child's with the remote. Come on, our sense is still working despite the world. This is sick. You know what that makes me want to do? Grab a coffee. Grok. I believe this is AI. Grok is currently available. It's not AI. The kid is famous on Instagram for driving cars and motorcycles. Okay, it looks real to me. Okay, watch this. It's pretty freaking cool, man. For some reason, like, I watch this and I feel I'm living in like a different reality or something. So this looks like it's like Orange County somewhere. It's just sitting there. He doesn't even have to like stick it in something or attach it. Or maybe there's Velcro on the bottom of those glasses, right? I guess the thing just stays level. That's insane. That's awesome. That is awesome, man. They're living it, okay? This is a cool family, right? They're living it up. Smart kid. Cool parents. It's awesome. Somebody wrote, is it a bomb? Like, come on, man. Cut them some slack. Earth's frequency just broke into multiple signals. The Schumann resonance didn't spike. It split. Really? Wow. Is this good or bad? Or do we need to worry about that? The same carpet every celebrity just walked on, custom-made, film worldwide, seen by millions. Oh, they just throw it out in the garbage, huh? That's weird. So she grabbed it.
We're taking the carpet down at 5 a.m. And so I know that's when they do it, but someone told me the other day that they had events going on after the Oscars they had to leave it up for. Liars! You're joking.
It's a lot of carpet.
Okay, well, this is the smallest piece that it's in the dumpster on Hawthorne. Okay, let's open it up because I actually didn't check the quality or the size or the shape. Let's see. It needs to be back. A fake plant. This is perfect. Okay, I've just vacuumed it because it has like the little backing pieces kind of because it was all rolled up. It's in great shape. My boyfriend thinks we should leave it this odd shape. I think we should cut it to a rectangle. Absolutely weird and pointy, and then obviously that's perfectly straight already, which is amazing.
It's kind of cool, actually. That's kind of cool. Got a nice little story on that thing, right? Can't believe they just throw it out like that. That's pretty crazy. All right, huge news. President Trump confirms the financial system is undergoing an update behind the scenes. Crypto is about to replace the outdated current financial system. Okay, let's see what he's got to say. I haven't listened to this yet, so apparently he said this today. What's up, Perma Shrimp? How you doing? Smash the like button, everybody.
Where that behind the scenes, the technical backbone of the financial system is decades out of date, many, many years out of date. You know that. Paul and others are straightening it out, but payments and money transfers are costly and take days or even weeks to clear. Under this bill, the entire ancient system will be eligible for a 21st century upgrade using the state-of-the-art crypto technology. Who would have thought we would have been saying that 2 years after many Americans are unaware?
Okay, that's nice. Grok, how old is this video? This clip is from July 18th, 2025. Why the fucking crap I got into? All right, this definitely just happened. Iran blew up a U.S. UAE-linked cargo ship in the Strait of Hormuz that didn't comply with multiple stop warnings, okay? Okay, let's first see if this is even real. Yes, this is a current and true. Okay, this really happened, and it just happened. All right, just to give you some context, if it is a cargo ship, generally the ship itself is around 200 million, and the cargo is around 200 to 300 million. So they're about $500 million each, okay? That's what has to be insured on it. That's why no one's giving insurance, because they're about $500 million each one of these ships. And this one looks like it's due for some maintenance. We don't need the music. What the fuck? Is it not fucking dopamine riddled enough for you? Wow. Jeez, that is great. That is nuts. Wow. Music's awful. Wow, that is crazy looking. So that is probably $500 million going up in flames right there. I know this sounds sad, but, I know this sounds really sad, okay? But, a lot of governments and big entities or private firms, they'll use war to their advantage to get rid of evidence. Do you get that, right? So, for example, this isn't just some random, it could be a random ship, but it could be a set-up ship as well. And they fill the ship with, it could be people, sadly. It could be evidence. It could be an adversary, something. Could be something they want to get rid of. They don't want to be seen again. So they send it out there and let the enemy blow it up and torch the whole thing, right? You got to think about that, man. There's a lot of multiple layers of chess happening right here. And you don't know what that was. Right now, it could have genuinely been just a ship with electronics on it and stuff going to Walmart or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, possibly as well. Or oil. Obviously, this looks like it may have had, well, it was fully loaded, right, with oil because it probably just left port. But it could have also had, evidence in there of some kind, or who knows, right? Who knows what they'll toss on there to get rid of. And then they'll set it up, Grok just told me the video is likely AI. We just asked. Grok said it was real. I don't know. Looks pretty real. Maybe it's not real. All right, let's cut to our commercial. Guys, we have sponsors. Smash the like button. Please watch the commercial. And if you're interested, you can check out the product. There's a code down below in the description if you're interested. All right, pups, there's a coupon code down below if you're interested in Wham Skin Spa. All right, in robot news, a couple of robots just went nuts recently. The first one was a robot that worked at a restaurant, lost its marbles, and started some dance program loaded. Check this out. This is a Chinese hot pot restaurant in California. At least it's kind of controllable. Like, I'm surprised there's not like a mute button on the back. I mean, somebody could hack these things and then send it into some kind of, kill mode, and start attacking people. Okay, we just got notice. We'll come back to the robot news. We got notice that ProveX is pumping. Let's go check it out. I have it all loaded up here. Let's see. All right, we got some pumpage going on here. Let's get down to the 15 minutes, see what that looks like. Yeah, it looks really nice. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. This is good. Very bullish. I had a feeling that he was going to make this the one asset that didn't keep crashing. To get people off sides, because everyone, I don't know, I wasn't looking on chain to see what traders were doing, but I'm sure a lot of people sold. Maybe they sold here and they were waiting for this to capitulate and go lower. which it's not doing, of course. Looks like very bullish. I'm going to see a little cup and baby handle over here, but generally just a nice rounded bottom in some ways. Not rounded, but you get what I'm saying. It looks good. It was building back up, came down, and now we're heading back. We're heading up. So this is nice. No print a W. Maybe. Look, man. It's really new. It's just a few days old. Okay, it's really tough to really get your handle on it. Even for me, I have pretty decent instincts, and I just have a lot of experience spending a lot of time with charts, and it's still very young. I know that the other night you guys were there when I like literally nailed exactly the moment it was going to drop, and yeah, I mean, I could look at this and see like, but it's very fresh. It's very fresh. Let me see what this 12-hour looks like. But yeah, I had a feeling that he wouldn't allow this one to take the fate of the other assets. I knew that. I was like, no, he's going to do something very different here. He can really control this one and hold a range, okay? Because the nature of, I think where we are in the cycle, 1, 2, the less the small amount of people that actually sacked for it, which in relation to his position is quite small. So he could create and defend a range here, I think. And I had a feeling maybe this is what he does. He doesn't allow it to capitulate the way the other ones did. But it's brand new. This is brand new stuff. This could run. Now, sack price, I'll put a line. I believe, who's here? Trade Bra, you out there? I think he'll know. Sack price is right here, right? Or is it literally at 0.0001 where we are now? No, it's sack price is like here. It's like at 0.00008, right? Isn't that sack? Because I remember being in profit. I looked and I was like, cool. I was up like, my bag was up 5% or something. And we were it's 0.000.001. So so we just got to sack. Is that what you're saying? Because I was in profit. Oh, maybe I sacked enough where I got a discount or a multiplier or something. Is that what happened? Probably. So my sack rate is lower. Okay. So you're saying sack price is right there? Oh, crazy. Okay, so everyone now is just okay. So I got a plus bonus. Plus, I was a little bit in. I did some in the pool with that, but I didn't count that actually. So maybe what I sacked was enough to get me the thing. So that's cool. Okay. RH plan, send ProveX, 100x, get everyone to notice and know about it. People use it. Pulse chain on the map. Finally, yeah, Casey. Yep, sure. I'm fine with that. Yeah, I certainly didn't. I mean, it crossed my mind like, oh, should I sell? Because I was up already, right? Not a lot, but I was up. I'm certainly up now. I could sell it, but I have a feeling he's going to do this one different. And maybe Casey, you're right. Maybe he does something like that. It's very possible. It's his opportunity to do it different. He set a consistent standard. People were dumping hex, or dumping all kinds of things. Who knows what traders were doing with this? Are they dumping like crazy? Anticipating that this will also collapse and consolidate in a much lower range, but maybe not. Maybe he does use this to start the bull run, or at least start getting eyes on Paul Shane. We don't know, but it's very possible, and he could do that with this one. Yeah, there's certainly big bags that would be selling into it, but I think there could be enough euphoria on this where there would be a lot of buy pressure coming in, to be honest, because if you think of the state of the altcoin market and crypto right now, if he did do this right now, I wouldn't be surprised if he does a chart properly. Obviously, if we just God candle up, we got problems. But if this just starts, making its way up consistently and building structure, I wouldn't be surprised if people in general crypto took notice, because this would stand out. No one's going to care that it's R8. So they're going to say, this is strong. This is a good structure, blah, blah, blah. It's moving up. Let's get in this. And we could have a crazy bull run just on this. And then slowly cores would also start getting attention inevitably, right? So it could be cool, man. Yeah, my bonus must have been quite strong because I was in profit when we were down here already. So I thought SAC rate was like 0.00008 or something for a bit. So SAC rate, we just crossed it right now. We're going to have sellers inevitably because, we have people are affected by news differently, right? So people are betting, this is the nature of things. Some people are betting that this conflict will resolve quickly. Some people are going to bet that this is going to amplify regardless of oil rates, right? Like that more bad shit could happen. Sure. So, you got to play it how you see it. Saying I don't think most of these peeps hold ProveX. They're not hitting the like button. Oh, shit. You guys don't have any ProveX? Is that why you guys aren't hitting the like button? I understand. Well, you guys had a chance to buy down here. Did anybody buy some? I feel like I got an amount I was happy with. Suppose I could have gotten more. I think it'd have to go much lower. 31.73. Smash it, pups. Let's do this. What's going on over here? Cardone debates. Dana Howell. Oh, DJ Cryptomatic's chilling out. Oh, shit. Panos. Let's go see what they're talking about since it's pumping. Let's go see. I got some cool stuff to show you guys get some market sentiment, okay? So we're going to go over some of these cool charts so we get some idea of what's going on, okay? Let's come. And you guys, I'm over here at St. Wolf Vision on X. If you're not following me, go follow me. Let's see what's going on.
If you look at the last, bro, I think the correlation of the pumps in the market have to do with how good my weed is, bro. And I think yeah, but if you look at the last 3-4 hour candles, like the volume is slowly going down.
No, but even everything in the market, bro. Like, look at that. I'm gonna run out of weed because there's gonna be a drought. And everything
is it no-till organic famous?
No, this one's good, bro. I don't know why, man.
No, do you know what it is?
No, I just one of my employees. I told him.
How could you claim you got the best if you don't know how it was grown?
I never said that. No, wait. I never said I had the best. I said I had good.
Weed.
It is good for what I usually get.
Well, if you don't know what it is, right now. You don't know the code.
I have no clue what it is, but it gets you high.
Well, you gotta do if you sniff your tokens, why don't you sniff your weed?
What?
How does one sniff a token?
Just grow it yourself or something, man.
Well, usually you test it, right? You smoke it.
Yeah, but what medium do you use? Cocoa or actual real soil?
Living soil for the win.
Exactly.
Hold up, let me go make a phone call. I'm gonna ask the guy.
Yeah, ask him. I want to know.
I'm gonna ask him. Give me.
I'll give you props if you're getting some really good stuff.
No, bro, I'm not getting fuck all good stuff, bro. I go back home in Canada and I'll get you good stuff. Right over
Cocoa
here,
grown's all synthetic fucking.
Over here, I'm smoking the Shui used to smoke in the 2000s, bro.
Canada is a paper tiger for weed. I don't believe that.
Bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. What do you unless you're from
literally
Colorado or
Are you butthurt? Because I just said that America has better weed than you?
Absolutely not. Canada has the best weed in the world, man.
Yeah, no.
Hey, that just bought 3 million. ProveX, and he spent 2 million PTGC to do that. That's Tiger.
Smart guy. What a smart trader right there.
He just sold $500 and he just demolished a chart of PTGC and helps you out in Perfect.
Nice. Yo, Pete might win at this point.
Yeah, it's called a game for a reason, right?
Thank you for your taxes, P Tiger.
I
appreciate all the taxes of everybody that will FOMO back in. I love this volatility.
How do they know it's
Thank
P
you.
Tiger that did it?
All those coins are going into the right hands.
I remember when Richard shilled
That sounds like hope.
Most and Pump in the same exact way, posting the CA in a chart a couple times.
Oh crap! Pump yourself. Here I go. Hold on.
Thank you guys for your donation.
Man, PTGC has 40K in volume. That shit's fucking nasty. Nice.
That's it.
No, it's a lot, bro. That's a lot.
Oh man, it's a lot of volume right now.
40K. That's like you can find that on my couch, I think.
I don't know. You were just like celebrating a 12% 1 hour candle. I don't know. I really don't believe that.
If you saw
I really don't believe that after celebrating a 1 hour candle.
If you knew my bag size, you would think 12%.
Nah, I bet you mine's bigger.
Ooh.
Wait until you see the price of the couch.
I think 12% is relative to your bag size, brother. If I got 100,
no. It's what you're used to having money. I don't care what it is. If I have got $1 million, I get 12%. I'll laugh at it. So.
Yeah, you're richer than me.
Well, depends on your bag size, buddy.
So just so you know, if you sacrifice through Bucks Pool, you're up 2.1x roughly right now.
That's it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But if you did it with Pulse, you're technically 4 times on your Pulse.
Actually, if you did it with the number one token anywhere under a $70,000 market cap, you're actually up higher.
Which one? Oh, the one.
Just saying.
Did you do the one? How long did it take for you guys to distribute the one?
That's been done, bro. They within like the first hour.
Oh shit.
Yeah, distribution was done pretty quick, but
I don't know if it was like the first hour, but it was done pretty fast.
No, he did it in like 6-8 hours.
Yeah.
How much did you get with how much ProveX did you get with $100 of that token? Technically.
Depends on when you bought it. If you bought it at the low and waited, you cleaned up pretty well. Because the sacrifices was 166 quote unquote $1,000, but really 84,000. Well, with the bonus. So anything under $160,000 market cap, you're getting more than 1-to-1. So you were a 2x for a good amount of time.
You're getting like 1.5 to 1 for PTGC to ProveX. Sounds like a good deal to me, guys.
You keep talking shit, but guess what? I guarantee you there will be a bigger red candle within the next week on ProveX than there is on PTGC.
Don't get your
I'll bet you $10,000 on that.
I'm just poking at you.
I'll create it.
You guys should do the bet, man. Do it.
He's like, I'll create it.
You'll also create some green candles.
That's not.
I will change that rotation real quick.
Was that 30 million hex you buying ProveX? Don't lie. Was that you?
I would never own 30 million hex.
Not that much.
At 50 cents or at this price.
I would vouch for that. I would be very surprised if you had 30 million hex.
Yeah, it's weird. Talking? Yeah, you can see. He's talking.
You guys ask questions. I don't lie. I just speak the truth, bro.
Right, if you
That's why you can never catch me in a lie, because I just tell how it is.
It's like Richard buying PGG.
If you look at all the volume coming in, it's from fucking cores. And my friend said, imagine being so slick. You pump your new shit by making all of your underwater holders minus 90% holders fucking pump your new shit.
Exactly, bro. You know how cheap know how cheap Richard's gonna buy the
and
low?
Then they triple their bags.
But you don't understand at the same time too. It's like he's gonna buy the low. He's gonna accumulate the same amount of tokens he wants to. Doesn't have to put that much money into it. And you could say he bought the low. And he's like, "What did you guys do?" And he could just keep fucking harping on people. And he still makes money.
He's got another 6 months of bear market. He's got another 6 months of bear market to fuck with y'all.
He's still up 15 mil right now. He's still up 50.
You got another 6 months of you're gonna have another 6 months of lower highs of ProveX for him to do that to you.
But it's
It's
not
always
just
going
that.
to
It's
be
like
lower high. Oh, we're going up again, guys. Oh, yep, gotcha. Lower high.
yeah, but
Lower high.
regardless, he still has 15 mil right now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's still a lick.
Got to play the patient game. Just chill.
And he did it so fast too, bro. Did this shit in November, duct taped. Anyways, bro, I don't even want to talk about it. And Giga could have done it. Same thing.
See, Giga, man,
But
if he was in PTGC, you should be chilling and get more coins off this because you know they're all going to come back in.
Bro, I put
Sell that hex from PTGC, bro. Just go ahead and do it. Just
bro,
release yourself,
I
bro.
put like 20K into bro. The second Richard fucked up the contract, I put 20K of Paul straight into Soul. I'm not even joking.
Nice.
I was like, yep.
Well, I mean, you still up on that nicely. Soul's at did it hit 100? I think it hit 100, didn't it?
It was like $85 when I bought it, I think, or something. It wasn't crazy, bro.
I mean, you can get on this pump, you can probably get 125. I don't think it's going any higher than
I'm
that.
gonna do the most diabolically retarded thing in the entire world and use that to DCA hex every time this retard puts it down. So
That's actually a good idea.
Is anyone going to buy any real estate in Iran or?
I am thinking about Dubai. I was thinking about buying in Tennessee, but 60% off in Dubai right now, looking kind of.
Well, that
nice.
sounds fucking amazing.
I know. I'm like, I just got back from there, and I could just call my dude.
If
I hooked up with a real estate guy.
To be honest with you, I think if lands are 60% off, me and John were thinking about it. Land, or just maybe sell it to someone rich.
My guy that's doing my website, like he was in Dubai, he bounced. I was like, you just left your shit? He's like, yup. Like I'm not they just leave. They just left it, bro. So they're gonna get if they got any type of like loans and shit, that's just gonna bankrupt. It's gonna go in bankruptcy, and then you're just gonna be able to buy even cheaper if the timing's right, anyways.
Oh well.
I don't know. You're not gonna have a long time. You're not gonna have a long time to do it. I know that. You have to jump on it. So that's why I'm just like 60% ain't bad. Or you just buy one of the houses that got hit. Just buy the house. Like, I'll take it. Question is, they got HOAs there? I'm sure they got HOAs and stuff there. I don't know. I'm kind of preparing for Big Mike to take office. I'm getting out of Dodge. Damn. Back under one.
Fuck's Big Mike.
Michelle Obama.
You don't know Big Mike, bro?
Everybody knows him.
Imagine
now that you mentioned it, thank God I didn't. Holy shit.
Bro, Big Mike's gonna pipe down all the world leaders.
Fucking those fucking looks like Ali's boyfriend, bro. Fuck that.
Just saying, it's easier to 10x a 1 million coin than it is a $100 million coin.
Oh, look at that. 4,000 out. 1,000. Oh, no.
Just got slow.
These numbers are about to. No,
you got slowly.
There's the Moon King. There's the Moon King right there. He's slow. Look at he's the Moon King.
I think this means that it's worth more than all of Ink by a pretty good margin now, right?
Yeah.
At this rate, we're gonna have like 50 coins with liquidity in like 50 years. Richard Hart comes out with a new coin every year, and we'll be moving ahead along in the leadership board on active coins on Pulse Chain.
Interesting.
How much does Rackham and his team have? I know he sold some PTGC to Sacrifice.
Yeah, we're referring to Big Mike, and it's going to be the second manifestation of Teddy Roosevelt. I think he was famous for saying "walk softly and carry a big stick." Yeah, I think she fits the bill there.
Pops, let's get back to a little bit of news, and we'll look at this fucking charts. Dude, this robot got arrested in Macau. Like, attacked some lady in the middle of the street. It was like a promo robot passing out flyers or something. Yelling at the fucking robot. It's ridiculous. So if you guys are planning on traveling this summer, just remember this is a little promo from Spirit Airlines. Somebody was filming. They're duct taping the plane on the wing on the plane. And everything's gonna be fine. Yes, that is all duct tape. You can't write this shit. And prices are going up. And Crypto Empress put this on. He's duct taping the. Oh man, that is hilarious. It's speed tape, not duct tape. Oh, okay. I feel a lot better about it. It's not duct tape. It's FAA approved aluminum adhesive tape. Okay. Okay, for temporary fixes. I don't want to know there's temporary fixes on the outside of my fucking airplane. All right.
Tape. I'm an aircraft mechanic, and speed tape is an aluminum-based adhesive designed specifically for use in aviation due to the large temperature differentials, high speeds, and high altitudes that an aircraft is going to be subjected to. And in that application is not actually securing or holding the windshield in place at all, which is mounted using these bolts around the windshield's perimeter, but can be used for things like missing sealant or flaking and eroded paints. Kind of like the Athelas in The Lord of the Rings that was given to Frodo by Aragorn after he was wounded by the Witch King's Morgul blade.
No, this is not the comparison I want when the guy's taping the wing on the fucking plane. Remember Frodo? And remember that scene? Bro, that was a movie. This is real life. Okay, get a screwdriver out. This is fucking crack. Forgot to tape the crack. Is that AI? Did somebody just draw that on there? No, it's real. Am I the only one noticing the crack in the wing? He's gonna have a. Remember the scene in Lord of the Rings where the thing with no, bro. It's not. No. This person. Here's another. He's made another video for another plane tape incident. We looked out of our plane and saw this.
So yeah, that's not actually duct tape. That's speed tape. I'm an aircraft mechanic.
It's not making us feel better, bro. It's speed tape. It's not duct tape. Oh, okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine, folks. It can handle high speed, this tape. It's awful. Oh, man. Don't overpay for your tickets, all right? All right. This is a cool scene from Yuri Brezmenov. All right. Check it out. Actually, we got to speed roll this. We got to come back to this. I want you guys to hear this. This is the interior designer who quit while in the middle of designing and outfitting Epstein Island. Okay, so more people are coming forward in this Epstein thing. So I don't know if you guys heard this. This was kind of a unique take, but this person worked on the island. He was hired to work on it, and he freaked out and quit. Listen to what he had to say.
They were bunk beds. And I said to him, oh my God, are you expecting grandchildren? And he said, no, these are for the girls.
That's architect and interior designer Robert Couturier. He was hired by Jeffrey Epstein in 2010 to work on his island. He worked for a few months and then he quit. Couturier told the FBI that one of the reasons he decided to quit were those specific demands from Epstein.
Especially for the bunk rooms, they had to be for girls, hence pink and these sorts of things.
So there's no mistaking this wasn't for women.
There's no mistaking. You don't put women on bunk beds, I'm sorry. There was another little room with computers, and I said, what is this room? And he said, this room is for the girls when they have fun. And they play with their computers. The whole house was very odd because we were on the beach and the house had heavy dark curtains everywhere. The windows were never really opened. It felt terrible. The girls and the young women who went on the island were basic prisoners. You couldn't leave.
We dug through the files released by the Department of Justice and found the pictures and videos that show the signs of something being off on the island, even as rich and powerful guests visited. Those signs were impossible to ignore, says this designer.
What do you think about the people who did go to the island and say they never saw anything?
Listen, I think you can decide that you're blind. You can decide that you only want to see what you want to see. But the idea that a person would go to that island and not see something weird is impossible to me. For me to have seen it, everybody else had to see it.
When you think back to how obvious it was to you, do you wonder about, no one saying anything back then?
I've been wondering for the last 15 years. If in 2010 I knew it and we all knew it and I was interrogated and then nothing happened, and that we could have saved so many young women that wouldn't have had to go through what they went through.
Dude, everyone who went there knew what was going on. You know what I mean? He was an architect, man. Crazy. Crazy. Jesus. So weird. Crazy stuff. All right, cut to another commercial. Guys, there's a coupon code down below. Support the channel.
How do you like your donuts? I like them glazed. I like the balls. I like them cream filled. I like them long. Oh.
Does anybody know where this Dunkin' Donuts is located? I'm asking for a friend.
All right, Dunkin' Donuts pups. What, you guys want to see it again? Come on. Dunkin' Donuts.
How do you like your donuts? I like them glazed. I like the balls. I like them cream filled. I like them long. Oh.
Does anybody...
Dunkin' Donuts. It's got to be. Is this really Dunkin' Donuts? Dunkin' Donuts has evolved. All right. Richard Hart just posted this 31 minutes ago. Pretty much what we were just watching for a while. The pump happening on ProveX. Okay, looking good. Let's see what. Cool. Looking good. See when it came in. 104,000 bridge to pull chain recently. That's good. Richard says, by the way, I love the idea of buying dips because when people sell wicks up, they often just disappear and talk smack anyway. So the monotonous pressure of dip buying seems much more wholesome. Let the holders get better deals, not the sellers. Good. I don't know what he's responding. When everyone plans to buy the dip and there's no dip, lol. Yeah, I had a feeling something like this might happen, where this one actually doesn't dip and he holds some kind of floor. Rich Ukrainians throw elaborate parties on vacation. Well, this is what it is. I don't know what to tell you about it, man. ProveX is live.
We're going to be on just for a few more minutes because the tax charge is still on there. But, wouldn't that be an interesting coincidence if ProveX was around and tradable for about a week and then all of a sudden that red notice disappeared? Like, I wonder what that would do to the price.
That would be awesome for the price, wouldn't it? An abandoned mansion. Wow. He bought his girlfriend a mansion. Jeez. This weird stuff going on. All right. Let's go look at, let's see what's going on. All right. This is CBBI. This is a bull run index. Okay. You brought your wife a dishwasher. I mean, Bitcoin is at 74,000 right now. Okay. Remember when the price was up here in the 90s? And I drew this random sketch, and I said, how crazy would it be if it just stays in this range? And I drew a box, and I drew a random sketch. Now, this drawing was actually too wide because I drew it on too big of a time scale. I didn't change this up here. But it's funny that literally the price has just been hugging the line I drew I drew it when we were up here in this box. And at the time when we were up here, people were talking about all kinds of crazy things. And I said, you know what? I think this is going to be where we stay. We're going to stay in this box. It's a very important range because of this. And I even explained to you guys why I chose this particular box. Didn't use any technicals, didn't use any fibs, didn't do anything but just pulled it off the wicks and candles. That's it. Nothing technical at all. Just to show you guys how easy this can be once you start just applying basic principles to it. Now, of course, it wicked out of it. It's not perfect. The range now, could it be higher? It could. We don't know. Are we breaking out or are we just ranging high? I mean, look, it smacked into some resistance up here. I do think we can get up in the 80s-ish, but I don't know if this is accurate. I do think we'll get smacked down. This is going to happen sooner. Like I said, I wish I could shrink the drawing because I drew it on too wide of a time scale. It goes out to like 2029 or something. But I meant it to fit in the next couple months. So, but it's lining up really well right now. Okay. So according to CBBI, I mean, we're in this 40 range, okay? And regardless of if it's a short bear market or if we've been in one for a long time, the point is that we always bottom in the lower range, or we have in the past before, okay? And this turns dark green. We're in the light green. Based on this, it could be suggesting there is more sideways at the very least to come, possibly even a lower price. But if you go sideways long enough, it would fulfill this as well. And we're still a ways from what we've bottomed in before based on what this is using. And this is using a confluence of many indicators. Pi cycle top, the nipple, the rodal, the pool multiple, 2-year moving average. A pretty cool chart, the CBBI. Okay, so it aggregates everything together to give us some kind of picture. Okay, so there could be a little more to go. Possibly, but I do think even based on this, that a strong rally could show up. It could. Things have been weird, so I don't want to. But it is possible we could do some crazy rally. Something really strange could happen. I'm not discounting that at all. Okay. Now this is nipple. This is net unrealized profit and loss. Okay. This is pretty much the amount of people that are in profit versus non-profit. Okay. And you can see that, when you're in the red, a lot of people are in profit. So it's usually a good time to sell. Too many people are in profit, okay? And it goes lower as you go down, okay? And generally buying in the green has been the best place to buy. So the least amount of people are in profit, okay? Of course, once again, we're in the gray. And we're in the upper end of the gray. Doesn't mean we ever have to get down into the green. Okay? We had the high before the halving. Things are certainly a little bit different than we've been used to in the past. But if we were to go off this, then certainly a further drop would make the most sense based on historical averages. But remember, Bitcoin doesn't have that much history, so you got to take that with a grain of salt. It's not like we have 100 years of history. We've got like 16 years of history. All right. Didn't you dismiss ISM PMI earlier a few weeks ago? I also said I never dismissed the ISM PMI, Daniel Tran. And if you come in here with fucking crap, I'm going to just block you because I really don't like people who probably didn't even know what that was 6 months ago are all of a sudden professional PMI people suddenly. All right. And then I have to hear your fucking dribble about it. All right. I never dismissed it. I just said it's not important to me in regards to a lot of other things are a lot more important to me, but I never dismissed it, okay? And you probably didn't even know what it was until a few months ago. All right. The 6 when the Bitcoin RSI was around multiple. Yeah. Okay. This is having cycles theory and sine waves, okay? This is a really interesting chart. I don't know if there's math to this or how that works. That's what these guys sound like. I don't even know what to say, man. And once again, I never dismissed it. Never did. I don't have anything bad to say about it. I just have other things I focus on. And Bitcoin, Solana, a lot of things ran with PMI down low. So it's just not that important. Now, if you want altcoin season, something like that where the peasants are all rich, sure. Maybe it's important to you, but that's just not important to me. But I don't have a problem with ISM PMI. Never had a problem with it. What's up, Wolf? Hope you're well, brother. Inc. What's up, man? Good to see you. You got some ProveX? So this is interesting. I don't know what the math is on this. I've seen this before, this sine waves. We could look it up. But the point is it still maps a pattern out, okay? And it kind of shows that in November... Now, I think these are possibly moons as well. But either way, they show that there's a strong low that comes in around that time, okay? Now, it's a range. I think you could buy anywhere in this range and you'd probably do well, all right? And maybe you're buying closer to the yellow is fine too, depending on where you are. It's not always the best place to buy, but it puts you in an uptrend, which is also good too. So you're not sitting underwater for a long time or holding while you're underwater for a long time. But if we look closely, we can see that once again, the way this sine wave, here, let me get rid of this thing, goes up and down. November 28th, 2026 is the technical bottom based on this. And that is the technical bottom. I think it's October or November 2026. We've talked about that before. That technically, if you were to map this out with days between highs and lows and cycle times, that would be technically the bottom. All right. But we just said that it seems like they might surprise us with something. We had a high before the halving. Maybe we get rushed. Okay. It's possible, and you got to be open to it. Maybe this is going to be extraordinarily front run, or reversal could come with Trump. And we talked about maybe instead of waiting till November, we start getting stronger rallies in the summer, starting in June. We've talked about this before. And maybe instead of having a sell in May and go away, actually we start bottom. We bottomed and we start actually moving up by May, June. Okay, so we either it's front run or we just start earlier. Either way you want to cut it. So it's possible, but it doesn't mean we don't get more crashes. I mean, you can even see here. Obviously, we bottomed November 28th, 2018, but then we had a zombie apocalypse and bottomed again. Right? So you had another chance to get back in, and similar things happen here. If you go back to November 28th, 2014, okay, we had the bottom, but then not too long after, almost a year later, you had another great opportunity to enter Bitcoin as well in 2015, all right? So, we could have multiple moments to get in here, but this does seem to be playing out. It's definitely got some strong correlation that you don't want to deny, but you also don't want to discount that we had the high before the halving. Okay, that's really important. Now, somebody just said that RH just tweeted. Is that Deerslayer? Okay, let's go check. What happened? It'll probably show up at the top here. No. What the fuck is this? Game show. Hex Angelo. What the fuck these guys posted? All right, let's just type in Richard. No, we covered this tweet. Yeah, we went over this. Yeah, he's just promoting it because it's doing great. Beautiful chart. That it is. Looking good. It looks good. It really does. A nice looking chart. It's good. When you can tell, almost nobody sacked for ProveX. Apparently, you guys didn't sack. I know a lot of people sack. I sacked. I ended up sacking. I told you guys I was going to sack because I actually think it's got a great narrative. I think it'll do really well. That's why I sacked. Not because it was a Richard Hart token. I just genuinely was like, this sounds like a great idea. There was no different people to buy. Sacrificers and believers benefit. Oh, right away, I get you. So it was finally making one that benefited people who sacked or something. So yeah, I mean, there's a floor here, right? And in a way, you can say it. For the first time, he kind of protected. We weren't under the floor for very long. A day. And that's what people like because you pay with your time, right? Which we didn't get with Pulse Chain or Ink or any of these things. But unfortunately, people don't have much money to spend right now, so it'll always still be remembered. What he did with Pulse and Ink, that's what's going to be remembered the most, though, right? Perv structure just look like most. Maybe it's. It's just a few hours, few days old. It's tough to call it right now. We're like all on like 15-minute and 1 hour charts. So the sine wave. What's really interesting is I don't know what the date is for this blue dot. It's not telling us. But I do think our high was around this. The high came, the euphoria was around November, December, January. November, December 2024. And we had a higher high after that. The red is November 28th, 2025. We're already going to shit. And it's cool. In the sine wave, it shows momentum's dropping already by then anyway. So this time price reflected that. So I think we're going to have a bottom before November 26th. Maybe we get another capitulation around November. But maybe it's not the lowest low, but maybe we do get one back around that. So it's a pretty cool chart, okay? We're right on time if you can think about it. You can't call it perv. Sounds so bad. ProveX. All right, this is precious metals F&O managed fund net positions cumulative total. Okay. Now, this is precious metals. Okay, this is a pretty cool chart. The blue is gold, red is silver. Okay, yellow is platinum. Green is palladium. And we're looking at total, but we can look at gold too. All right. And you can see that before a zombie apocalypse, they had very little gold. And then they very quickly accumulated gold. I wonder if they knew. There were other things happening that triggered them to want to start accumulating. And you can see this, when we got in the zombie apocalypse, gold was at an all-time high. It was cranked in terms of net position, okay, of how much they hold, okay, of their net position cumulative total in precious metals, not the price, okay? But it's important to see that, their positions were low in the bear market, and they released a lot, right? And they've accumulated a lot going up into this in November 2024, 2025, 26. They are releasing it, so they're selling into the euphoria, all right? And it seems like how much do we have data? Can we go back even further? Because just based on this from 2020, they did a good job here at accumulating and then letting the position go into euphoria, letting the position go into the panic, right? They're dropping the net. Can I see? That's all I get. Okay, that's all I get. I'm sure you can order a longer chart, but that's really interesting. This is the NAM. This is purchasers. It's the actual equity exposure of professional institutional managers. Okay, this is of everything. And it's a contrarian sentiment indicator to gauge market overheating or panic. Okay, so generally, this is a really cool chart. We can take this one back. You can see that zombie apocalypse, they dumped their positions. Okay, that was the time to be buying. All right, their positions were exposed the highest when we were peaking, and then of course into 2022 they were dumping. Okay, and you can see November. Here you go. February, March 2024, April 2024, August, September, November. They were peaked, okay? And they sold into all that euphoria because by January, they had sold a lot. They bought some, and by April 2025, they were mostly out, okay? And they sold into, also there was a Trump tariff thing or something going on there too, right? And they've been exposed pretty heavily, all right? Now, this is obviously equities and what have you. And they are releasing positions now, but we could have a bigger drop for sure, but we're definitely going to get a big juicy rally, I would think, coming up. Okay. But generally, if you buy in these lows, you do really good. And I would say this would probably be for most assets, okay, because this is all going to be a risk. All right. This is really important for us right now. This is equity market performance after major geopolitical shocks, okay? Okay, how much the S&P returned 12 months, 1 year after geopolitical events started, war, whatever, right? Civil unrest, it could be, right? So Pearl Harbor, 1941. Within a year of Pearl Harbor happening, markets were up 15%, okay? Cuban Missile Crisis, 1962, markets were up 35% 1 year after, okay? Let's go, look, Iraq invades Kuwait, 1990, okay? Who was alive then? Almost 30% markets were up. 9/11, 2001, markets were up almost 25% within a year. Iraq War, 2003, over 25% up. Okay? Russia, Ukraine, we were all here for that. 2022, bottom of the market. All right. A year later, 20% markets are up. This is huge moves. All right. So it's interesting. We can say that the Iran conflict began what? When did it begin? What was maybe the official date? Was it March 3rd? Was it like 3/3? Is that what it was? Something like that? So we can say that within a year after, we could be up 20, 30, we could be up easily 20%, 25%, which, to be honest, lines up really well with what we look at cycles. So, if we have some weakness, wherever that is, in the fall, in the summer, and I don't pretend to know, okay? But I would say that these right now or into the next few months are probably going to be the best buying opportunities of your lifetime. If they're not right now, the best buying opportunities of your lifetime. Because this is all lining up with the cycles as well as what we were looking at here with these sine waves, okay? Because no matter what, the buying opportunities could be happening now, and maybe they will have some more in November, but after that, it's up only, guys. It's up only. Bear market is almost over, okay? It's up. It's going to be up only season, okay? If it's not starting on now already, we don't know. Some things might front run this, all right? And this chart will print Iran war, March 2026. And it's going to show 20, 30% up from there, whatever it's going to be. I think it could be quite dramatic. All right. So, this is the time, man. And the irony is this is when views are the lowest. This is when crypto Twitter is actually the most lame. But actually, this is when people need to be paying the most attention, because this is where you find those opportunities. This is where you get to buy ProveX at wherever it is. You're going to get great deals on different things that are down. All right. And then you get to enjoy up-only season, which is coming. Japan's already printing, by the way. Did you guys see that? I forgot to tell you guys. Japan has some stimulus checks going out or something like that. Japan just what the fuck? Japan stimulus. Let's see. Japan will pay $135 billion, $1,000 per person in stimulus checks to its citizen. Money printing is starting. All right. Japan's government has approved a $265 billion stimulus package. So, this is quite huge. All right. This is really, really huge. Okay. So, things are lining up. We're looking good. I think I'm going to show these again on the next live, or we'll look at it next week and see where we are. Yeah, you guys need to stay in the game. All right. All right. I'm going to start you guys, listen. Things are really low liquidity, low market cap. Now's the time, the next few months, okay, to find altcoins, find everything. So if you click down below, click the join button. It's a pint of beer. And that you can request anything. People have requested all kinds of stuff, from stocks to you name it, okay? And we go through the charts like we always do. I draw. I make it super easy. There's nothing too technical. But traders, if you're there and you have technical questions, that's fine too. We can get a little higher resolution on something if you need to. But it's a real good place to figure out where you want to position. You're going to learn a lot, okay? Because we got some smart people, actually. I didn't know what to expect, but people have actually brought up some really, really cool charts, okay? Like I'm discovering projects that we didn't know. Because it's nicer when it's a smaller group, okay? Because you can't have thousands of people knowing which tokens are the best buys right now. Okay, so you have to have a smaller group. All right, so click join, come to the TA video. We're going to do one right now. And we do one a week, but some weeks we end up doing two. We may end up doing more as we get into the bull run for sure. And we have a higher tier membership as well, where you get private chart a month, okay, which is great if you're building a position in a low market cap project. You don't want everyone to know what you're up to, right? So you got to do it privately. So we've done quite a few of those already. We upload them to YouTube. So click join down below. Otherwise, we got telegrams across the top. You guys come asking questions. And if you join, by the way, there's also a private telegram, okay? So you get you kind of get more direct access to me because I make time to answer all those first. And if I have extra time, I try to answer other people's questions too. But it is going to get limited as we get busier. No doubt about it. So I'm already almost strapped for time. We're in the bear market, so you get private time. Yeah. And, of course, go to Instagram. I know a lot of people that do follow me there but are also members ask questions there, which is fine. And, because I'm on Instagram quite a bit. So Mr. St. Wolf on Instagram. Go to Mr. St. Wolf on Instagram. And join. It's free. Free alpha. I mean, you like money or not? And, of course, subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to the Twitter. And if you click join, you need to send me a DM on Telegram. Links are in the description. Everything. Go to the beacons and let me know with a screenshot of your members tab, and I give you the link to the private Telegram. So we're gonna do what's this? What the fuck? I'm gonna do a special thing. I'm going to do a video also about all the cry fagging. It is a great time to clean up your feed. I know I've cleaned up mine. I don't want to not like people, but at the same time, there have been so many people that were just cry-fagging and being little shits. And I don't understand it. Like, I don't understand it. You know, you didn't lose money trying to cure cancer, or we didn't fly to Uganda to help little kids build wells and we got hurt or something. Like, these are risky investments. If you lose money or you're down longer time, shut the fuck up. You know, I'm sorry. No one's going to feel sorry for you trying to get rich. Okay? You know, if we were all working in the ER and, you know, you had a heart attack because you were up 36 hours in a row because a bus full of kids got in an accident and you were sewing up arteries, dude, we're going to pitch in and save your ass, okay? We're going to help you. But you're not doing that. Like, you get some perspective, man. And you're flooding your own bags. Like, to make it worse, I mean, one, you've literally announced that I don't want to be friends with you, or other certain people are just going to completely be like, I don't want this person around me. Number two, you're just flooding your fucking bag for no reason. Why? And nobody's going to feel sorry for you. You are not curing fucking world hunger or helping, you know, wounded kids on a bus. Like, you're literally trying to get rich in crypto. Get some fucking perspective, man. Have a little bit of class. All right. I'm gonna talk about it again in another stream, because I do want a lot of you guys to just clean up your streams as well. Be around fucking winners or people that know how to lose. You know, sometimes you go through fucking bad streaks, man. It sucks. Maybe they're doing the fudding it to get more. What does that mean? Fud the tech, not your bags. Don't fud the tech either. What the fuck? Don't fud mine. Stop fudding my investments. God damn it. No, you got to take it, bro. You got to take it, man. It's part of it. It's part of growing up. It's part of being a man or a grown woman. And it's hard. I've had privates with a lot of strong, interesting people. I've even had women that have booked privates with me that seem to have more balls than most of the guys on fucking Pulse Chain, right? I've been really impressed with some of the ladies in fucking crypto, man. Like, I've been shocked. I've just been like, wow, these girls are fucking got their head together, man. They got balls, you know. They know good times will come. You got to, you know, it's the way it is, man. Get some perspective, man. Just don't do it. Don't do it. I like kind of got sick of it at some point. Only because it kept showing up in my Twitter, like those people. And I'm like, you know what? I don't even want to tolerate anything these people have to say anymore. And I kind of just started, I don't know if I blocked people. I think I just started unfollowing some people. I'm like, I remember the shit you were saying like a month ago. I don't want to be infected by your thing. It's that whole thing. I mean, fear is the thing. And, you know, I'm sure Richard's not a perfect person. Makes mistakes, kind of a dick sometimes, whatever. But I get why he took some people out, because you still got to be effective, man. You still got to be a team player. Like, shit don't always go your way, you know? And just always keep perspective of what we're doing, you know? Even if you're going to get rich and do good stuff with it, that's fine, but you're still just trying to get rich. It's not like we're not like directly helping people or saving the planet. It's like, come on, you know? We pay with our time in this game. People just need to relax and be patient. The time will come. Yeah, and it's been brutal. It is. It's fucking brutal. It sucks. I should be shopping for a investment for a condo or something. Or you're not going to hear me complain, man. Like, tough titties suck. Okay. I traded my Solana in a Pulse chain. You know how brutal that was watching that shit go up? Like, and then watching Pulse go down. Like, worst trade of my life, right? Tough titties. That's life, dude. That's life. You make the decisions. It's part of growing up, you know. So, you know, like I suspect it's kind of like Kramer thing, like FUD it to get more coin because it's cheaper for longer. Okay, I see what you're saying. Like they're no, man. I mean, maybe. Okay, fine. Okay, maybe. Being around negativity ain't good. Yeah, just clean up your feet. It's bad for mentality of the chain. Things are rough without bitches. So I'll bring it up again. We'll talk a little bit more about it. I think we can get into it a little bit because look, I'm going to tell you just straight up what's going to happen. Okay. First of all, for everyone who's going to be in the TA video, have your tokens ready that you want to request. Okay. Now, here's why it's important, why I brought this up and why I want to bring it up again, is because these cycles are playing out. We're getting cycles, but they're challenging, man. They're very, very difficult. They are. They're challenging, okay? That's why it's taking more sophisticated people to help kind of like, shine light on things. You know what I mean? Like, maybe somebody like me, a character, wouldn't have been important because it was so easy that you had any person who, like, BitBoy or whatever, somebody just live in their car and make crypto videos and they're like doing great. Now it don't work anymore. Only the sophisticated or really talented people are rising in crypto. Okay? Why? Not because we're genius. It's because it's that hard. It's getting harder. It's much harder. Okay? So now somebody was saying, I saw it on Twitter, I didn't save it, they were saying like 90% of crypto KOLs, like their views of like eviscerated, like vanished. Okay? Because they actually, like it's that saying Warren Buffett said, where the tide pulled out and everyone got to see who just wasn't wearing shorts. Okay? The shit got hard. And these coals got destroyed because they never knew what the fuck they were talking about. All right? So then all of a sudden, the people that actually were smart, like, quickly rose in the sense they got noticed, where people went, oh, fuck, I can't just listen to anybody now. So you do need to consolidate, because I think that this next cycle, though a lot of money's coming, we're entering the Shemitah, obviously PMI is going to go up in a year or two for sure. And a lot of things are coming, waves of liquidity, printing. So there'll be that. But I do think the games, the fuckery will still be on full tilt. So you still need to know what you're doing to do well. I don't think it's going to be, hey, just look at Pulse Chain. Look how many tokens there are. People are trying to figure out, do I sell Hex and go into this, and do I rotate to that? Like, just on Pulse Chain, it's not like Richard Hart just one token, just buy it and go to sleep and come back in 2028. Like, no, we don't know. It could be extraordinarily difficult. Maybe the games are going to be insane, or maybe there's constant rotation happening, right? So you do need to make sure you're not, being drowned out by like just negative people, because they're not gonna come up with the best strategies because their mind isn't in the right place. Okay, not to mention they're flooding their bags. You don't want that exposure. All right, so yeah, you got to clean up your stream, your feed, and just listen to people that are smart. That's what it is. So that you win, you do well. I want you to do well. Yeah. That's why you guys should join. We got a good group over there. I want you guys to succeed. Good times are coming, man. Good times are coming. All right, we'll do it again. I'll see you guys Thursday. And for everybody coming over to the next stream, I'll see you in, give me 10 minutes. All right? We'll see you over there. Actually, 5 minutes. I'm going to start up here pretty soon. I'll stretch my legs and jump in. All right, you should definitely make it a different way. Yeah, you got it. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's not going to be as easy as it was before. And there's a lot of tokens, man. You don't have time for listening to morons or just dark, negative people, man. Just no time. But love everybody. We'll see you soon. Bye.